Greetings everyone and welcome to Soter Academy. Today's lesson, software update and the engulfed state. Most people go to the gym and quit after 8 to 12 weeks. That's 2 to 3 months after they start. They fall for the illusion, the biological illusion. Now what happens is, after the first month, your strength increases significantly. You experience fullness in the muscle and you think that you're building real muscle tissue. Well, you aren't. The mechanical reality taught in sports science, that early fullness is just your body storing more water and glycogen for fuel in the muscle. What about the rapid strength? This is just a software update of your central nervous system. It is learning how to fire your existing muscle fibers more efficiently. That's called neuromuscular adaptation. So when you introduce a new physical load, the central nervous system doesn't immediately start synthesizing new tissue. It first optimizes the communication code. The brain is learning how to recruit motor units for the existing muscle fibers with more precision. And after those neural pathways are established, then this is when the hypertrophy begins. This is why the ego lifting is fatal error. Essentially, what you're doing is saving a corrupted code full with bugs and bad form into the central nervous system. So you must master the software before building the hardware. The psychology, the engulfed state. To install this physical code or any other mental code, you cannot be distracted. You must deploy what I call the engulfed state. This is not just a gym philosophy. This is the architecture for all deep work. There is something called flow state, but this is too weak of a term. Flow state, imagine if you have a pipe and fluid goes through, you can turn off the valve and that state is gone. The engulfed state is total, irreversible immersion in the task what you're doing. Whatever that is, can be gym or sitting at a laptop or other work or solving complex equations. The task must swallow you completely from the outside in. You operate in the vacuum of space. There is no air there for the sound to travel through. Background noise, text messages, daily friction, all that cease to exist. There is only the mind-task connection and the absolute execution of that work. The safety mechanism, the tether. But this state of mind and that vacuum of space is dangerous to stay there indefinitely. You need a tether. Before you enter into that state, you set a strict timer. The job for that timer is when the alarm goes off to bring you back to earth. Perfect the software, enter the engulfed state, build the armor. This is the Soter Academy. That's been it for today. Let's evolve. Cheers.